Well, welcome, friends, back to our love story, how we became forever Valentines. Now, if you've missed our story, I encourage you to go back and watch from the very beginning. She's from the West Coast, I'm from the East Coast. This was days before internet and all the text messages and so on. And my uncle played matchmaker. Well, we ended up where she came to visit me, and we met at a minister's meeting. Well, when she left, we didn't know if we'd ever see each other again. But I decided I would call her, and I would make Saturday nights, 11 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock her time, our date. And so I began to call on Saturday nights.
Yeah. First, it was every 2 weeks. And so when he said, I'm going to call every week, I thought, that's a good sign. So our letter writing picked up. Instead of every once a month, it was just a lot. And I found a little bear, and it had a vest on it that said Buddy. And my sister and brother-in-law bought it for me. They were with me when I found it. So I took a picture with this little bear, and he had decided to come out at Christmas.
Yeah, I decided I had to go meet this girl again.
I was so excited. I thought, that's a good sign, too. And so I sent him a picture with this little bear, and I said, Buddy Bear is oh so cute. I keep him in my room. And when I get real lonesome, he reminds me you'll come soon. So lots and lots of letters and little poems and pictures.
These letters were scented. I mean,
yes.
And she didn't put anything on them. She just found them that way. And I'd never seen letters like that. And I was impressed. I mean, they smelled good.
So anyway, so we were getting to know one another through written letters and a phone call every Saturday night.
That was our date. Well, I flew out to SeaTac Airport in December and was there for a little bit. But one significant thing about this, that the time I was supposed to leave, they had the biggest snowstorm that they'd had in years. 50 years, and we got a few extra days together. Listen, God, I believe, worked that for us.
Yeah.
But anyway.
The SeaTac Airport had not been closed down for weather in 50 years.
Wow.
So that was, God gave us some extra days. So when he left, he told me he loved me, but he said he wasn't sure. He had to go home and pray about it. Of course, I was continuing to pray, Lord, thy will be done.
So after I prayed about it, then I decided to marry her. Would you pick up the story?
So one Saturday, I got a knock on the door, and it was a florist delivery. And in the delivery were these dozen red roses, and here's a remnant of that. And the card said, Dear Cheryl, I prayed God's guidance in what to do. Now, I would like to marry you. May I? And I'm like,
And we're going to pick up the story on Thursday. And that's our final story. So I encourage you to be back with us on Thursday. God bless you.
Let God direct your path.
Let God direct your path. Bye-bye.